Cheveldayoff, the GM in Winnipeg, I guess he was doing media today, and he was asked about the Laine rumors. Yeah. And he didn't shoot him down. He just said, yeah, we're looking at maybe trading some players. Like, it was kind of like almost like this is
you, though. I love that.
I like it. But no, my point is, Noodles, I think he's getting dealt now. Like, that was a lob for the media. Squash it. Laine's a part of the program. Not going.
This guy scores goals. He's going nowhere.
Like, put it this way. If there's rumors out there and Kyle Dubas is doing an interview tomorrow, like Dubas squashed Marner going anywhere. There were rumors based on the fans being upset, right? They're upset with the way he played, upset with the way it went. What are you going to do with the future? Squashed it. This is an opportunity for Kevin Cheveldayoff, the GM of the Jets, to come out and say, we love Laine, not going anywhere, don't ask me again. And his response is, yeah, we're looking at maybe moving some guys. Like, that basically tells me he is more than just on the table.
Yeah, they're open for business.
I think he's gone. Like, if I hear that, I would. I mean, that seems like there's a lot of smoke there.
Patrik Laine would bring in some kind of haul.
Yeah,
wouldn't he?
Well,
like, what do you got to? What do you got to move to get? Like, if you pick up the phone and call Chevy and say, "I'm interested in Laine," what are you giving up for him?
Well, it has to be somebody of that type of ilk.
No kidding. It's got to be a front-line player, a second-line centerman, a first-pairing D-man. Like, we're talking about a heavy hitter here as far as a player on your team.
I think it's got to be more than a second-line centerman. Like, this guy is potted 40. Like a 40-goal scorer, and he just turned 22. Now,
I know, but what centerman are they going to move there that's better than Mark Scheifele to make him a one centerman?
No one's surpassing Scheifele.
No.
But what I'm saying is the Leafs have two number one centermen. Why can't Why can't Winnipeg? You know what I mean? Like, that's like if you're looking for a centerman, why not have a 1-1A punch down the middle? If you deem that, they might be looking at a stud defenseman. Like, this can't be bit pieces, because we see how that unfolds. When you get this player and who's a good player, but then this and that and a draft pick, like, that never works out. When the best player in the deal's going the other way, like that's a problem.
But don't you have to be bracing for that? If you're if the Winnipeg Jets have determined that he's got to go.
Potentially. Yeah, you're right.
Potentially. But Noodles, like, again, if someone asked the GM, this isn't a bit player. Where it's almost like, what do you talk? Of course, we'd be open to trading that. This is Laine, second overall pick, 40+, like you just described.
Right.
And a blatant lob ball. Hey, Chevy, just kill the rumors. What are you thinking here with Laine? And he says, quote, so we're looking at all our options, including potentially trading different players, end quote. That's his answer. That's not squashing anything. And that doesn't mean they're looking to get rid of him. Of course not. And I'm not saying that they're going to take him, 50 cents on the dollar for him. But if you're the one initiating the calls, if you're on the other side of it, why would you pay a king's ransom for a guy that they've determined they got to move on from?
Right.
Like, what? I don't know what the price is. I guess if it's you got to pry him out of my hands, then it's going to cost you a boatload. But if it's this guy doesn't fit, we got to move on.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
why would you have that stance?
It's a different story.
But Chevy has to listen, and you're right. But if there's a general manager going, yeah, we'll take him off your hands because he's not fitting for you, like, Chevy's got to be smarter than that.
Of course,
he is smarter than that. He's not giving him away.
And Laine is talking to his agent. He knows what's out there, what's available, what's blah blah blah. So now you've basically got a situation where you almost can't bring it, like Brian's point. You almost can't bring him back in the locker room.
Well,
because he probably doesn't want to go back in there, whether he's not wanted or he's like, because I've had that happen to me. It's just, talking to guys on the ice. You come in here, we hear you're getting traded. The last thing you want to do is play for that team again. You're like, they don't want me here. Get me out of here. So who knows where his
Well, maybe it's
is.
a message, right? Like, it could be almost a premeditated, not attack, but a message to the player. Like, we keep talking about this with Aaron Rodgers. The Packers went out and got Jordan Love to spark him. And this could be, Laine's too comfortable. We don't like a lot of his habits. So if you think you're a lock to play here the rest of your career, guess again. And,
right.
that could be the message here. Maybe I'm jumping the gun saying I think he's definitely gone. But I really thought it was more just kind of, a little bit of smoke.
That's weird. When you've got a top player and the manager doesn't shoot it down,
yes,
there is smoke there. That's your point, and I don't disagree with that.